Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM, episode number 124, I think. And as discussed, I have I've laid down some reactors. We are still missing some heat pipes, so I have some extra heat pipes just to fill in this bit here. I did actually end up building a machine to make heat pipes, but as you can see, when it doesn't have enough, it basically takes all of the copper, which I guess is not ideal, but I would like to have a collection of heat pipes for future. This is not, I've only got like 5 stacks, so I guess that's 250 heat pipes, and then it will allow the copper to go through. So if we're not using any more, it won't use up all of this copper before there's some left over. But yes, this is why we need to start bumping up production, amongst other things. So I'm thinking that 2 of these are basically going to be 4 times 54 or 216 megawatts. So we have 20, is it, of these guys? These guys are 10.8, so yes, 20 of those, and that translates to exactly 40 of these guys. We need to put water in here. I would generally try and put water right hard up here. However, I may need to extend this further, probably will. So what I'm going to do is, if I can find my pumps, there they are. I am going to be slightly inefficient to start off with. Just because. So that gives us our water. I probably want more of those guys. Substation 2. Let's see if one more substation 2 will cover the area. That would be good. Substation 2 doesn't actually look like it's going to, does it? Unless I put it even here, it's not going to work. Okay, that's unfortunate. Maybe substation 2s are kind of wasted on this, because I need 2 more. Maybe I can just do 2 of these babies. And connect it up with a big pole, something like that. Why do I have 2 of these here? Not sure. But at least this is all powered up. So now all we need to do is create a couple of the fuel. Fuel. Which means that we need a means of picking up the items either from here or directly off the belt. This has been working a charm. No complaints with that. I probably wanted a basic inserter, assembly machine up here. You really don't use a lot when you build these, just a little bit. Right, I need a little bit of landfill. Just a bit. Maybe I'll do that. You can go here then, and you can build these guys. And to do that, you will need a fast inserter. Oh, it's not counting down anything. That's not so good, is it? Yeah, it's not so good. All right. Let's take you out. Back on. Put them back out there. So I need you to count. Read hang contents pulse. Good, it's working now. That's what I needed it to do. So as they get loaded in here, the 238, some extra will be added in here. So what do you need? You've actually loaded up with 4. Why did you load up with 4? You really didn't need 4. Good. So, let's see if these guys work. So that's correct. My maths was correct. But when we get a second neighbor, it's going to double this again. So I'm actually going to need to go twice this distance, which we don't have room for. That's a slight bit awkward, isn't it? It's a bit annoying if my nuclear option is not going to fit within a city block. They're heating up quite fast though, that at least is quite nice. These guys should be fairly close to producing some more. 15k, okay, that's good. So we'll get an influx of material soon because we've been slowly draining the 238. Since these are basically using 3 each time to convert. Wow. We have 30 of the... Okay, so I need a means to... well, we need to do the reprocessing. Obviously. I probably should just use bots for this, you know. Which is probably, let's build one of those, which probably means I need to raid some red circuits. Because I don't want to belt full of these guys because I'm just wasting my materials that I've carefully spent so long producing. Let's have a look what's going on here. The nuclear is slowly kicking in. Nuclear should basically take over from everything. Ideally, why are you dying off? I wouldn't have thought that the amount of water you need is a problem. What temperature do we have? 730. Power output, very little. Why? Is it just because we're not using all the power that we could? Maybe that is the case. Because we don't need to, because we've got these guys. But this shouldn't be used at all if we've got nuclear. We don't get any savings. I don't think it's an issue of water pressure. Wow. Eight gigajoules. It is definitely getting through those quite fast, though. That is a concern. Let's get some bots here. I'm gonna need one of these guys. What we might do is grab that again and nine, 13. Oh, you can take all 21. That's a bit many though. How many can you actually... Can you take a whole stack there or something? Maybe you can. That should last a little while. That's better. Nuclear is now taking a bit more of a share. Quite easily. Oh, I see. Consumption. Up to 60 per second. These pumps can do 1200 per second, so we can basically support this with these pumps, otherwise we need better pumps. Or more pumps. So we probably just need more pumps. I don't think there are better offshore pumps. At least I'm not aware of it. What are these? Electric boilers. I'm not even... Oh, the solar panels are kicking in again. There you go. I don't think we're going to have a power problem for a while, as long as these are okay. So let's... we'll set up our bots and... yeah, then it's not... The nuclear's not quite what we need. It's not bad, but it's not quite what we need. Red circuits. Have you filled up down here again? Yes, you have. Okay, good, good. I probably picked up some bricks then as well, so we're after one of these. We can't do it because we can't build. I need copper plate. That's titanium plate. I need some copper plate. Oh, they're trying to get these off me. I don't really want them to do that. That's not the right sort of copper to pick up. Nor is that. Can I craft hatch door? What does the hatch door need? Iron. Iron gear wheels, most specifically. Let's be those. So now we should be able to build at least one of those. Let's grab, say, another 50 logistic robots. We won't need 50, but let's grab them anyway. Logistic robots, here we go. No, don't take all of my landfill away. So, what we could do... I mean, I either move all of this out over into the wilds by itself, which, yeah, that might be what we end up doing. Or, I mean, for now... where's your bots? There they are. For now, it'll be perfectly fine to... yeah, you need a supply chest, don't you? How many do I want in that supply chest? Probably no more than 10. Nuclear fuel is less than 10. Pick up from there. That lead is going to last quite a while, but not infinitely long time. Oh, are you guys outside the zone? No, you just don't have power. Fine, let's get one more substation. And we need the reprocessing, so one more of these guys. You can go hard in here. do the nuclear reprocessing, which where is that? It's not a special thing, is it? Nuclear reprocessing. Spent fuel reprocessing. Is it under uranium? Oops, and uranium. What's that? Uranium reactor. Uranium ore. Uranium processing. This is what we want. Is this only used up uranium fuel cell? It doesn't actually tell me what it needs. Does it need a centrifuge? Maybe it does. Yeah, it does. I'm going to get rid of one of those and use your centrifuge here, because we really don't need it. And your recipe will be that one. Reprocessing. Let's get a requester chest. And you can request used up uranium fuel cells. Oops. Used up uranium fuel cells. Pick up from there. And you can deposit all of your goodies directly into the warehouse when done. Now, you need to request uranium, not 50, 5 say, and that should keep our nuclear operations going until I guess the energy content that we're getting off it's not enough. This is highly wasteful, using the solar. Well, I mean, the solar doesn't cost us anything either. It just means that, I guess it just means we've got a lot of freedom to, but we could have these turn off. I could store steam and reprocess the steam. And then that wouldn't use as much of our nuclear. When we're only using, well, it's now 20, but it's not a lot, sort of thing. I'm almost expecting this to be a problem now. Oh, well, it's fixed most of our issues that we had there. So I mean, if I make this basically twice, do I just move these now so that we can accommodate it? A 200% bonus. Would that wouldn't be twice as much. It'd only be 5 more, wouldn't it? We'll have to find out when we'll cross that hurdle when we get to it. We're not at it yet. It's not a problem yet. We have nuclear power. That's wonderful. We should look to a better future as far as supplying lead goes, because I've burnt through quite a bit of lead already. But we do have a lot in reserve now. I mean, how much are in here? 12, 12. Yeah, we have quite a bit in reserve. Okay, all these many episodes ago, when we set out to get nuclear up and running, I guess I'm prepared to say that it's now, well, it's now up and running, isn't it? What I would like to do is make a copy of this, since we now seem to have mineral sludge appearing here a bit. We have plenty of power. It's time to boost mineral sludge production. I don't think I already have it in the book. If I do, I haven't named it very well. Yeah, I don't think it is. Okay, that's fine. So, we'll get a new blueprint. Pick up all of that. I don't want trains fuel. We need tiles for sure. We don't need that and that. Or we don't need any of these exits to somewhere else. It's hard to see sometimes when they're on or not. Do I want train stop names? I do want some of them, actually. Maybe I'll accept that. Create blueprint. Map mode. Because we should be able to slap this down from map mode. And this blueprint needs to have mineral sludge in it so that we know what we're talking about. Not mud water. Mineral sludge. Let's call it mineral sludge. Okay. Save the blueprint. Now, what I need to do here is to create an outpost train stop and get our friend. Oops, that's not the one that I needed to pick up. That's the one. Hopefully there is an outpost train stop in here. That is looking promising. Although that's in the wrong direction. I could possibly put it like there. but we'd have to... We'll have to go over there to make this happen, actually. That's actually a good place because this is all built, this infrastructure. So if I just build the small bit here required to set up our outpost station, then this whole thing can get built for us. So I guess that's what we'll do. I may need to turn those guys off for the moment. It'd kind of be good if you could selectively turn them off. So turn off, say, putting down landfill when all you want is the rail part put down, for example. I'm going to come over here, turn them on again, and hopefully they'll predominantly just build the railway that I want. I don't actually need two signals right next to each other, that's just dumb. But what we do need is this to complete. Okay, that will do. Now, these guys can probably go off. Whoa. I need a couple of those. 1, 2. I need my level 2. That's Roboport. Did I put my level 2 Roboport down in the other place? I think I did, didn't I? Level 2 Roboport. I don't need a level 2 Roboport there. Surely I don't. Alright, fine. Let's swap. This should be a path directly across. And yes, you. That's a 2, that's a 1. And the 1 fits perfectly adequately as expected. Where are your logistic bots? There they are. Yes, we don't even need these panels at all. I could completely turn off solar at this point. It would be fine. It would be nice to know how many of the 235s we actually have in the system now are, Clearly there is at least 120 and maybe even more. So in spite of actually having a demand for them now, we are able to have all 4 of these run simultaneously. Unless we increase the demand quite a bit more, I don't need more of these guys. Oh, what's happening here? You've only got 15k loaded. That's because you have 344 ore in here. Instead of having it nice and evenly distributed, because we've got a radar here instead of my device for handling. Oh, no, that's a slightly different problem. Where's that radar gone? Radar, there. Alright, you can go there. We need this side of this carry-on to exist as well. Red, 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 red. Blacklist, right, good. So all that does is make sure the train doesn't pick up anything it shouldn't. I may need to add the balancing. That's 3 combinators here. We don't have that there currently. It's probably not that critical. How are you doing? 5.8. Oh, look at that. We have plutonium. We have some lead plate. And we're barely even using this power. I like to see it under demand, quite frankly. So we're going to have to build a whole lot to make up for that. Yes. Starting with this expansion in our mineral sludge production. So, if I put this guy down here, let me just have a look. Map mode, I need to see logistic networks. It's not quite covering the whole thing. No, get out of me. Stop stealing stuff off me. Oops. You need 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're treating this here as their own private little inventory, aren't they? I'm going to need to replace this ghost reader down again to force it to read. I've actually got 2 of them, interestingly enough. And connect it up. There we go. I'm getting out of here before these robots steal all my stuff. Do we have any left? We do have some left. Good. So, yes, that train will handle that situation for us. Now, what I need to do, obviously, is look to start building out these areas. That's definitely our next priority. I guess I can't use my train because it's already gone. How's this going? I'm thinking I might need to revisit this as well. It hasn't moved because my process of turning the puffers directly, the blazing puffers directly into eggs and biter feed or whatever, may be undershooting the potential of them. We have 10 eggs. So what are we missing over there? Got to be missing something. I may have to revisit this anyway. Maybe I'll have a quick look at that as we head up north. We are effectively on the correct side for it. I may have to look at redesigning these city blocks so that there's a place to fit the outpost builder train in. Wow, 11,000. Now what I want to find out is, so you're a small biter short and you are alien processed meat short. Oh no, don't do that. Logistics off. Don't steal my stuff. No. 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 Are we done? No. Logistics is off. There's nothing for you to steal now. Okay, so you need alien processed meat. What's this? This is alien processed meat, isn't it? Yes, that is alien processed meat. Okay, so it's because what we should do is get rid of that and actually have a requester station here. And you can request some alien processed meat. I did half think of this when I was setting this up, that in actual fact I probably should set it up slightly differently. So you're waiting on raw meat. You don't really care as long as some more puffers get created. I think. Fine. How are we going down here? That's right. I remember I normally put down one of these as well. I probably should have done that. Let's do that as well then. And again, I need more pathways, obviously, around this place. Yes. Oh, I see. They're going back over here to charge. That's, novel. You. That should help. So, yeah, I mean, theoretically, in terms of use, we don't actually need a lot of lead. I have this 20 as well. These are barely even moving in terms of getting through the stockpile, which is why it's barely worth tapping onto your gas, like the steam, the excess steam, because we're way underusing the potential of the nuclear. If it can produce 216 and we're using 5, we're using like 2%. Or 1% even now. Oh wow. Build job complete already. It's not so much that the build job is complete as the delivery. The delivery's been complete. That would actually be a little bit more accurate. I suppose it's... I mean, landfill's not actually hard for a human to lay out. Oh, yeah, we're going to need to push the... We do need to push this guy out a little bit further. I'm just a little bit reluctant to. Because when I pick him up, all these people are going to try and find a different zone to go into, but maybe they'll all just go here. What I really want to do is lay down... Maybe I want to copy this and only do the landfill and then stamp that into all these places. Like this one might be best. The tiles only. Tiles, not entities. That didn't work. Because I've got this thing. Okay, well, how about we get rid of that thing? Do it again then. Yeah, we don't need that thing. The rest doesn't really matter. So if we do that again... Tiles, definitely not train fuel. Forget about the entities. Give it a landfill mark. Landfill. Create blueprint. Then what I want to do is just slap this guy down. In each of these areas. So that I can get a train. Actually, this one should go in there as well. So that I can get a train, my outpost train, to start delivering into these areas, build out all the landfill, much like has happened here. You know what? That looks like it's actually done. So I might tell that to ignore tiles changes. Is that... No, it hasn't picked up that yet. Okay, that's good. Let's get this guy. I don't want it to... Wait. We put it in the wrong place, maybe. Not sure. Might need that guy to recalculate. That's better. So now, with a bit of luck, just about all of that stuff should be able to be produced. Probably not all of it, but most of it. Oh, I didn't need to keep hitting that. And that will all just get built, except for this tiny bit, because we didn't put our RoboPort quite far enough out, but that's all right. I think most of these things are being built. There's probably a few exceptions. Pipes actually is something that is not... where are we? We're here. Okay, we're in the middle of this. And the other thing that I had a slight issue about was how come you've ended up in the middle of there? That doesn't seem quite right. Oh well. Otherwise it should be fine. Yeah. This extra... Whoa. This extra track leading into this station might be slightly problematic, especially if this gets built early. Anyway, what I want to do is extend the network at the main base to include where the stone pipes are. Something I probably should have done quite a while ago. That will mean that I need probably at least one, if not two of those extenders. So we'll grab one right now. Let's see if it will connect. Not quite. Okay, so at that point it's connected. Yes, I definitely need another. And possibly one more. Unknown. That actually gets to here, but not quite to there. Right, but that'll do. Because that's the one that I wanted to get to. So we do now have pipes, so the bots will be able to get there, although I think they're going to need another one of these, probably, if they're making this journey. Maybe I'll just give them a small recharge pad. So if they can get to there, then they should be able to get the rest of the way. That's the hope. Anyway, I guess what we'll do in the next episode is I'll build a stop probably in each one of these so that they can get the basics built out. And we'll take it from there. But everything's looking good so far. Thanks for joining me, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.